What is up, folks? Are we live? Are we live? Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Yeah, mic is too loud. Got it. There we go. Check. Mic check. All right. Cool. We're gonna be doing some stuff with music and everything else, and also a Q&A. I don't know why it's not using my USB camera, but oh well. Whatever, right? You guys will get some terrible quality camera, but it is what it is, right? There we go. Let me center in. All right, so welcome on in. Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, we are going to be messing around with some different stuff today. Hopefully you guys. Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me run a test real quick on my phone to make sure voice is all right. Testing that right now. Testing that right now. Perfect. All right. All right. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I've been working on some music for the band. You know, I've written several songs that we're probably going to use in the near future. Of course, I can't pull it, show any of those on stream or do anything like that. So, what we can do is we can experiment a little bit with creating some songs. And the problem is Streamlabs will not let me stream this channel on YouTube for some reason. So, okay, enable live streaming. Let me just see if I can fix this. Because I don't understand why it's not letting me stream on I don't understand why it's not letting me stream on Streamlabs. Because I wanted y'all to see the software that I'm using too. So that kind of sucks. Well, that makes no sense. All right. Well, huh. I swear this always becomes a problem technology-wise when I'm trying to work with this particular YouTube channel. I don't understand it. Why is it not letting me stream on Streamlabs? Doesn't make sense. Let me Google this real quick. Y'all mind if I just take care of some stuff here? I may have to end up resetting the stream. But we'll see. On Streamlabs. Stream on mobile, you need to stream. Okay. I'm trying to stream on just YouTube in general. Okay. Log out from Streamlabs, restart the application. Well, I'm not trying to stream on mobile. That's the thing. I don't know. That sucks. All right, well, I'll tell you what. We'll do what we can here. And it is what it is, I guess. At least you guys will get to see me take care of business, and record some stuff. So I'm excited about that. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is a different destination. Okay, whatever. All right. I just want to shout out a couple of people that have subbed to the YouTube channel here. We got Lee Sanders, D, and Lauren that subbed about 7 to 8 years ago. This is the only one showing up on the menu. We're just gonna kick that for now. All right, we are good to record. So first thing I want to do is there's actually a vocal contest by Jacob Lazat and his YouTube channel. And for those of you that don't know who this guy is, he's been creating free rock content, royalty-free music, instrumental-wise, for a number of years. And I've been really, really impressed by this guy. And I just want to see, type of song we can create using his music. I may or may not enter my submission in, but I just want to see what I can create and just have some fun with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see what we can do. And I know for some reason, any type of sound right now, and I think it's because of my mic. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to temporarily take out the headphones so you guys can listen um, to what this dude created, for the contest, and then we'll go and we'll try to record something. Sounds good? All right. Yeah, that's not working. It is not friendly with my recording equipment for some reason. All right. Let me just listen to it on my headphones. All right, so it sounds like a 4-beat tempo there. Interesting. All right. So that's the type of tempo that we're using here. I don't know what time tempo setting he's using, but it's interesting to say the least. I mean, this thing goes on for about 3 minutes, so let me do the rest of it real quick. Oh yeah, this is definitely a screaming type track. Heavy metal screaming type track. Which is not really my forte. I'm more of a clean vocals person, and Jeremy's more the screaming vocals. I like that man riff though. Ooh. I could do something with that part right there. Hold up. This section of 128 to 139 I could do something with. Deep like David Draymond type vocals, the low tones. I could do something with that. That's interesting. All right, let's continue. Ooh. Oh, that's so smooth. And the thing I really, he's so smooth with the guitar parts sometimes. And, during the certain riffs where he's not going full speed with it and not going heavy metal style with it and more trying to slow it down so you can get some cleaner vocals in there. That's what I'm interested in because that's the stuff I can really rip into and do something with and get creative with. Um, Let me see if I can download this on my phone so you guys can listen to it off there. Be the better way for you guys to hear this too. That is some really, really fun stuff right there. Vocal contest. Hold up. 1 second, guys. Can you download it on phone? Yeah. Except all okay. To the website. I don't really feel like downloading the app. All right. I'm gonna crank it up and 3, 2, 1. Let's see if you guys can hear this. And that's where I would start singing is right around that time of 50 seconds, because that first area of the 27-second mark, that's where you're gonna start throwing in the growls, and then at that 50-second mark, then it just becomes a growling vocal style. And that's kind of what I want to do with this. And this is all just for fun, guys. I may or may not submit this thing, like I said, when I get done with it. But whatever I do finish with, I'm going to send it to my drummer, Perry, to clean it up. And just have fun with it, Just as kind of an experiment. But you guys got an idea of what this song is supposed to sound like now. And what we're doing with it. And I think it's really cool. So, also, guys, I really wanted to show you guys this Kill Audio figurine bloody version. Y'all know that Claudio Sanchez is my main influence vocally to get inspired by his lyrics a lot and his style of singing. It's incredible. It's things. That specific model cost me like $100 on Amazon. So nobody's selling these things, right? It is crazy. It's crazy that I've got one. And I'm so happy, man. And username, on Twitch. And it just, for me, getting that recognition and finally getting noticed, even if it just was my username, on Twitch, it means the world to me. As a future musician, songwriter, um, composer, if you will, you know, uh, in a way, a lot of the with the lyrics are going to turn into instrumentals as well. I've got the instrumentals along with the lyrics going along with these songs, in my mind. I just have to find a way to put them on paper, find a way to put them on a recording track, with my musicians that I've got in this band. And I think it can be done. It can absolutely be done. And the vision is there for everything that we're doing. And I'm so excited to say that because, there were a few years where I was just like, I didn't think that this was gonna happen. There were a few years where I was really doubting the lyrical content that I was putting out. Corey Taylor, some of these other musicians, and songwriters and vocalists, that have put out really quality stuff. And it reinvigorated me. It relit the fire. And, now that I have Jeremy on board with the band, for the past, 6 months to a year, this has completely changed how I've gone about what I'm doing with the band and the music, and the whole vision has become so much more technical than it used to be when I started coming up with the ideas, which is excellent, and that's not to take anything away from Chris or Perry, but when we put all of these ideas together into one whole package and fine tune it, what we come out with is going to be your demo. And I guarantee you it's going to be spectacular. Because if we can come up with 5 or 6 songs that will catch the attention of every listener that's willing to check out our music, happy to do it, man. This is for you guys. So, that in mind, let's see if we can come up with some lyrics for this. God, that is brutal. I don't know if I come up with something for that. Like I said, this is just experimental. I just wanted to fool around with this. And he just put this out, a few hours ago for the contest. When did he actually put this out? November 15th? Okay. November 15th. So when do we have to have the submissions in? If we're going to do it? If I do decide to do this, it may be a late submission Oh, okay. November 29th. Yeah, so it's already passed. All right, so we're just messing around with this then. All right. So let's just have some fun then. Shall we? Since we're not pressured, we're not going to submit it. Oh, all right. Yo. I was never very good at screaming vocals. So whatever I come up with for this is not going to be spectacular, but it'll be there. Yeah, and my vocals aren't trained for that. I gotta take up some time to learn how to do all that and get some vocal training and really exercise my voice for that. And I don't feel like it's necessary when I can just put out clean vocals that are, satisfactory and, you know, they're nice, complement the instrumentals that we're trying to create. So, that being said, would you guys like to see me record something? I could do that. Apologies. Um, all right, songwriting process, real quick. Show you guys what I do, how I do things. Um, I do a lot of rhyming in my songs, so you'll notice that right away when you start listening to the demo tracks when we get them finished. But they flow really, really well, and that's the point. What song should we go with? I don't want to do that one. So I've already recorded that one. I haven't recorded this. All right, let's go with this. All right. So first, we're gonna record a song that I've already worked on. Then we're gonna actually start the process of writing a song. And get that song written and finished. Then record it on stream. Sound good, guys? All right, let's go. And what I like to do is personally, I don't like to listen to the sound of my voice recorded back at me through these headphones while I'm recording because it messes up my flow and my tempo and everything I'm doing. So I prefer just to have a clean cut version, without the headphones. And then I'll go back and listen to it. I'll see what I'm doing, on certain parts. What do I want to edit on it? What do I want to change? And that's the stuff I wanted you guys to see on stream because, this stuff is, very grind type thing, So if you're into that, probably for a good chunk of this. All right. I think I've got this song figured out vocally to where I want it. Let me just make sure this is set up. Check, check, check. Mic check. All right. Let's do this. Now, we may end up recording about 3 or 4 different versions of this. So be prepared to hear this a little bit more than the first version. All right. Hit phones down. All right. Get my vocals warmed up a little bit. All right. I've searched the heavens for another way to get you back, but all the answers lead me home, home. Tomorrow is too late to go. I know I'll never heal until I know you're near. Can we find another day? Lost all the words to say. We'll forever be okay without you next to me. Changes come and go in misery. Oh God, just let me be. Today and every year can't find my peace without you. I'm searching endlessly. Just let me grieve. I know I'll never heal until I know you're near. Can we find another day? Lost all the words to say. We'll forever be okay. We'll forever be okay. Without you next to me, we'll forever be okay. We'll forever be okay. It's so lonely at the top of this mountain. Up on my cliff. Your words don't reach me now. Don't bother now. Prayers like water in the garden. But I'm in a desert of despair. Yeah. A desert of despair. Yeah. I know I'll never heal until I know you're near. Can we find another day? Lost all the weather be okay. We'll forever be okay. Without you next to me, we'll forever be okay. We'll forever be okay. Days are wasted, but the right time comes. Descriptions all alone. Pain and darkness coming up again. I can't sleep it out this time. All right, so you guys get the idea. I need to change up some lyrics in it, but the chorus is pretty much solid. I like the chorus. I think that's what we're gonna stick with. So what I need to listen to is the chorus real quick and pick out where that is. And by the way, I'm doing all this without a metronome. Just wanted you guys to know that. So when I start cleaning it up, that's when I'm going to start looking at how this matches on a metronome. Perfect. Right there. That measure right there. I like that. Uh-huh. We're going to copy that here. And I want that to be the chorus. And it's basically the last two lines of the chorus. So what I'm doing is the second to last line will be done 4 times, and the last line will be kind of like a backup vocals for it. So thus far, you may or may not see this song get put in the demo, but you will hear this song completed eventually. But I just wanted to fool around with this song a little bit and kind of show you my process. So once I complete the all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to re-record the bridge one more time. After the chorus, and we'll see what we want to do with that. You know, do I want to make vocal changes? Do I want to fool around with it? What do I want to do with it? You know, play around with it. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's record the bridge part. And we're going to start at the like 110 mark. All right, let's do it. All right. And we're putting it on the second audio track is what we're doing. So once we get the bridge recorded properly, then we can sub it back in where it belongs and chop out the part that I don't. This is the editing type stuff that gets a little bit grueling, but once you get used to it, it could be a lot of fun. I would love to be able to show you guys the software, but like I said, also there's a couple of sound bites that I don't want people listening to just yet. So all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to record the bridge, the chorus. No, just the bridge, because we've got the chorus perfect. The chorus is exactly how I want it. So we'll record the bridge, and then we'll record the ending on the second audio track. So let's do that. Still, but then lifetime comes. Nope, delete that. Not feeling it. All right, this is a tip for future musicians, that are trying to make it while recording and stuff. Make sure you can read your lyrics when you're trying to record. I know it sounds stupid, and I do, it sounds like common sense, but make sure you can read your lyrics, because if you can't read your lyrics, your recordings are going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 takes, and it's gonna take forever. And you got to make sure you get it right. Clean it up. All right. My lyric weird. We're gonna roll with it again. Let's go. Days are wasted, but the nighttime comes. Distractions are gone, and I'm all alone. Pain and darkness creeping again. I can't shout it out this time. I can't shut it out this time. Can you hear my cries for help? Can you save me from myself? The deepest pain is from within. It's all about what we let inside. So can you let it rain? Just let it rain again. So can you let it rain? Let it rain again. Just once. For all right. And we're going to cut that. All right. I'll probably cut that too. All right. Okay. I'm having fun right now. Are you guys having fun? It's a lot of fun. Um, I will just go ahead and save this. I'm gonna fool around with that later. Oh, I already did it. Huh? What in the world? Huh? I did already do this one. All right. Save it as a second version then. Fair enough. Fair enough, ladies and gents. Okay, let's open up a new ascent. There we go. All right, so my process of songwriting pretty much goes like this. You have to come up with an intro riff that will really catch the listener's attention to begin with. Um, right off jump. And excuse me, I'm a little tired, but I'm ready to do this. All right, so you come up with the intro riff, then you start writing it, and it's just let it flow on paper. Whatever comes out, comes out. Just write it down, and at that point, you can go back and you can edit. And I highly recommend using a pencil the first time through. But I like to use a pen because I'm just a free spirit like that. I just do things differently. So, all right, so we're gonna create a song right now. I've already started writing the first line. Following footsteps into the forest. You've chosen your path. Uh, System repeats. Power from within. And for me, when I'm writing the stuff like this, it just comes naturally to me. And it can be an idea, it can be something I've seen, something I've heard, some type of influence. It can even just be one word can create an entire song, you know, for me. It influenced me to write an entire maybe 2 or 3 songs, you know. Ambition wins again. So does your sin. Take hold of the power within. Judge me on my actions. Then you need to find something that rhymes with actions. Um, mm, and you just kind of go through all your word listings and synonyms that kind of go with it, and you just go no, 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 and you just check them off the list. That scratch them off the list of ones that won't work. You know, so for me, it's kind of like uh, and you'll know it when it fits. For me, I know it when it fits. I'm just like, okay, well, was this love based on attraction? All right, and the basis for this song is one of the main characters. Uh, I'm not going to say where this one came from. So, um, but yeah, this came from uh, a certain show that I saw. So, you're talking about the main characters. You're talking about their ambitions, their feelings, their goals. what are they trying to achieve? What are they trying to feel? While doing what they're doing. And it's literature put into song form. Really is what it is. It's a book ideas, put into song form. And Claudio was so good at this. He's just so good at this. He's got this skill completely mastered. I don't know how he does it, but every record, it just sounds incredible. And I'm trying to model some of what I do after that, but change it up and make it mine. You know what I mean? So that's really what I'm trying to do with this. Um, and sometimes you're feeling it, sometimes you lose that touch that you got going, and it just, you're like, okay, well, we'll come back to this, right? But most of the time I'm pretty on point, and I can just go right through a song and just go quick, quick, quick. Here's the first verse, here's the second verse, here's the chorus, here's, I can just hear it in my mind. And to my knowledge, there's not many artists that have that ability to do that and picture what the finished product would sound like, before they even put it on paper or put it into a recording studio, and it's a unique talent, for people that know how to do it. Sorry, I'm just really itchy today. But really, though, it is. And I've talked to Jeremy about working on the different guitar tones that we're going to use. I'm not going to spoil those for anybody, but that's going to be fun when we start digging into that. It's not going to be just one prototypical 5-song set where you're just like, oh well, these songs all sound the same. No, we're going to change things up, and we're going to make every one of them unique in some way, and that's what I want. Is so that you're not just listening to, like, say, a Nickelback type record or a Breaking Benjamin type record. You're hearing something different and unique on every single song, and it might take you a couple of listens to spot it, but it's there, and that's what I want, because it makes you go back into these songs and say, oh wow, well, this worked on this one. Maybe we could take some of these riffs out of this one, put it into this one. Some of these tempos that we were using for this, maybe we could use it for this part. There's so much you can do artistically with songs nowadays in 2021, and these old classic bands like Sabbath, Disturbed, Avenged, Slipknot, Trivium, all of these bands that have put out all these amazing records have kind of paved the way, to new creativeness, in the rock and metal community when you're writing songs. So it changes things up. It really does. All right, so for the chorus, I'm going to go, Father, please forgive me. This wasn't my intention. Mm. Can you show me a better way? A better way? These days, try the best of men. Can I redeem myself again? Oh, all right, all right. Uh, your eyes match your intensity. Pitch black, pure anger at its source. I choose not to notice. I choose not to intervene. Killing seems like such a waste. All right, let them feel everything. It's just a taste. of your rage you hold inside. It's cold as ice. So roll the dice. Let's see if you survive. All right. I like it. I'm happy with it. Let's see if we can. Ooh, bridge. I'm not your enemy. Why can't you see? The way you made him bleed. The devil planted the seed inside your heart. Inside your broken mind. Now you're mine. Compared to what I could have done with it. But I'm feeling this right now, so we're going to go ahead and record this. All right, you guys ready? And I'm still trying to decide what to do with it. The tempo's a little weird for this one. So I'm going to test it out and see what I want to do with it. There may be about 2 or 3 different versions of this in my sample box, but we'll see what we want to do. Following footsteps into the forest, system repeats. Power from within. Has shelter what you will. No. That ain't it. I'm not feeling it. go back. Run it back. Run it back. Following footsteps into the forest, you're chosen your power from within. I swallowed you whole. Ambition wins again. So does your sin. Take hold of your power within. Judge me on my actions. Was this love based on attraction? Father, please forgive me. This wasn't my intentions. Better way. These days try the best of men. And can I redeem myself again? Your eyes match your intensity, pitch black, pure anger at its source. I choose not to intervene. Killing seems like such a waste. Let them feel everything, just a taste of your rage you hold inside. It's cold as ice. So roll the dice. Let's see if you survive this time. Father, please forgive me. This wasn't my intent. Show me a better way. These days try the best of men. And can I redeem myself again? I'm not your enemy. Why can't you see the way you made him bleed? The devil planted the seed inside your heart. Your broken heart. Inside your broken mind. Oh, now you're mine. You're mine. All right, and we're going to cut that part. Right there. That's what we want gone. All right. I don't know if I'm feeling it, man. It's got some interesting twists and turns in it, but I don't know. Some of these lyrics might get reused somewhere. But probably not. That's why I wanted to do it on the stream, because I wanted to show you guys my process, how I do things, and why I write my songs the way I do. And it's mostly just to push the limits, you know what I mean? Go outside of the box, do things a little differently than I was doing them 5 or 6 years ago. And, just challenge myself. And that's really the goal here. Is do something new. And you go back and you look at Ugh, some of these records, you know, in about 10 years from now, and you go, huh, that really fits the vocal style I was going for at the time, but now it's a completely different theme. Um, but I'm in that element right now, and I'm going, okay, well, boom, 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 let's turn them out, you know, and let's just see what happens. You know, are they going to go over well? Or is it going to match the intensity of the guitars that Jeremy's bringing? Is it going to match the drums and the tempo that Perry's going to put into it? You know, there's a lot of different elements that are going to go into some of these songs for this demo. But I guarantee you, this what we just did today is very, very tame. Uh, uh, what we're putting on the demo, and I doubt if the song that I was trying to record a different version of today is going to ever end up on the demo record at all. I highly doubt it. That's why I wanted to do it. I kind of wanted to show you guys the process of how I record and how I write songs and the whole process, the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? So, and I know it's not atypical of how most musicians do this, but I kind of wanted to throw a little bit of a uncomfortability factor in it, you know, step outside of my comfort zone, you know, do something a little bit different from what I've been writing lately. And I think I've done just that. Um, so there you go. Just a little taste of what I've been doing. Um, and what I'll do is every week I'll throw in like an hour's worth of just Q&A and conversations, you know, about music at some point. I haven't exactly scheduled anything just yet. That will probably start in January or February. We'll start doing that. So if you guys have any questions for me or the rest of the band, you know, regarding our music or what we are trying to do, you know, what music technical questions and stuff like that, then you know, get them ready because we'll be doing some Q&As at some point down the road. It will have Jeremy on, of course, at some point down the road too, to do this and answer questions. And I'm sure he would love to do that. So I don't know if we can get the rest of the band members in, but we'll try. We'll do our best to get a couple of them in, but I doubt it's going to happen. It's probably just going to be me and Jeremy answering questions and talking music and stuff like that. You know, and a lot of these stories he's already heard from me, like when I'm not streaming. So, um, and there's even a few that I can't really share on stream that I saw. So, when you're a musician, you see all kinds of weird stuff. And also, if you're a vocalist and a songwriter, you see a lot of weird stuff when it comes to music in the industry and going to concerts and stuff like that. So, you know, it is kind of what it is. But go clear, I'm a songwriter and I'm a vocalist. I'm not a musician at all. So just so everybody knows, I've gotten that question about 100 times. I just want to clarify that. So there you go. I can guarantee you I'm going to get that question 100 more times too. But hey, music runs through my blood, man. I have a passion for it and I love it. So otherwise, I would not be doing what I'm doing right now. So for those of you that are not aware, I do run a Carolina Panthers YouTube channel. Go check that out. For the NFL, so go check that out. It's called Keep Pounding in all caps, and it's on YouTube and it's also on Facebook. There you go. So that's kind of what I do on the side as my other side project. I'm a streamer, but music wise, I would guess that's about it that I really want to do today on the stream. But I just felt the urge to kind of show you guys what I'm doing and kind of a little bit of the work behind the scenes that goes into creating some of these heavy hitting songs that you're going to hear on these demos and on these future records. So, and I want to thank you guys so much for your support, all the subscribers, all the followers, whether they be from Indonesia. Shout out to Indonesia, man. You guys rock. Like, absolutely, you guys rock. How in the world we got that many people involved with this band and our music and our project, you know, in that short amount of time? You know, shout out to whoever did that, man, because and I think it's probably risky, but he's been a very, very big part of what we're doing in Indonesia as well, music wise and band wise. Eventually, at some point, we would love to visit your country and play a show there one day. We'll see what happens. But I'm very, very excited to get this ball rolling and get some music. I'm pleased to announce that we are making progress with that. So we're starting to make progress towards that direction. So with that in mind, everybody's happy, healthy, and well in the band. Hopefully all of you are as well. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. You know, I always request it. I don't demand it. So, and hopefully we'll see more live streams in the future. Just a quick reminder. We did add Wes to the band recently. I auditioned him personally, and the audition went very, very well. He was able to play a lot of the old classic songs without missing a note perfectly. Same pitch and everything. And it sounded just like the records. And Jeremy and I were just sitting there just dumbfounded. And that's the best way to describe it. This dude has some mad talent. And at some point, we'll show you a little bit of Jeremy's playing and how much he's progressed over the time period, you know, that I've been working with him. And I think you'll be really, really surprised and impressed to see that. There's still a lot of work to do, of course, but, you know, He will even admit that himself. But he's very happy with the progress that he's made, and what we've been trying to accomplish has been set in motion for sure. So, very pleased with how the vision is coming together for this band and what we're trying to do. All the musicians are on the same page. The chemistry is there. You know, all the boxes are being checked right now that you would expect to be checked. You know, to create a great demo and a great album coming up, you know, in the future. So hopefully everything matches up to what we are expecting it to. If it does, fantastic. So the next time I do a stream, I'm going to have Jeremy on here and we're going to talk music, stories from concerts, just stories in general, just music in general. And you might even get to hear him play a little bit. We'll see how things roll, man. That'll be on a Monday at some point down the road. I don't know which Monday it'll be, but we're going to try to make that work. So that'll be the next stream you'll see. Should we choose to do it in the near future. In the meantime, sit tight, enjoy yourselves, check out some of the new music out there. Some of my main influences that put out new music. Coheed has put out new music. Attack has put out new music. Slipknot has a new song out. Avenged is working on a new record. I just heard Volbeat just released a new record. I'm going to listen to that right after I get through with the stream. So that's really exciting. But yeah. And lastly, I am in no way associated with Jacob's YouTube channel or his music, so I just wanted to make sure that was abundantly clear. Go check out his channel. Go check out his music. Again, that's Jacob Lizotte, spelled Lizotte. So if you want to check out his music and his heavy metal riffs that he's come up with royalty free, you can buy his tracks. I've been using them on my YouTube streams, so as intros and break time. So, you know, it's been lit, man. Been very, very exciting. Anyway, guys, hope the stream finds you happy, healthy, and well. Stay safe, stay healthy. Be you. Be a positive influence on the world. And let's rock and roll with the Shroud of Shadows. Peace, guys.